Anyway, hi, I'm Psycho-Xane. Today is more of the same. I'm almost done with this, so I'd like to finish it up. I should finish it up today and tomorrow. Should be the 2 last days where I'll be doing this. This is part 14, I believe. So we're going to start today with a team called YOUtopia with Tetrajectory, which was an artist I've already checked out in the past with Cypher. That was a song I really liked. So this time they've gone ahead and composed Vanishing Glimer, so I'll be trying that out first. Level 9 seems a little bit hard for me, but hey. If it's really too hard, I'll go over to the normal as usual. Wait, seriously, who the hell thought I was gonna do this? Okay, I want to give it another try, but this time with a proper scroll speeds. I got baited by the menu. Because it didn't seem too hard. It's just, with that scroll speed, I can't read this. And if it speeds up, then we'll just have to improvise. 76. Hey, it was close. It was close. That was actually the only time that I was close to clearing, and it went near the end. If I had a better accuracy, I could probably have cleared it. That was actually quite fun. Both in terms of... Actually, I've even the thing is, I really like most of this. I'm not necessarily a fan of the middle section with all the... what are you going to call it? The soft land everywhere. I'm not a fan, but the rest is okay. It's more than okay, actually. The rest is really fun. It's just the soft land's a little bit irritating. There was a chart the other day that was kind of like this, and I wasn't a massive fan either. But I guess this is okay. In combined with the other pause, it is quite fun, and the composition is really nice. So you know what? Pretty good. Next up, we've got Fever by NceS. NceS, another composer that I have played his stuff before. What the hell is that difficulty spread? Oh boy. Okay, we'll do level 2 normal, I guess. What is going on here? I guess I should not be surprised. It is NceS after all. That's any indication from last year. You should play Burn. That was also quite a bit of an interesting chart, but hey, I'll give this a proper attempt. It's either this or a 12, so I don't know where I'm standing. So yeah, this is my problem with NceS. Every time, knocks it out the park with the composition. Also every time, the chart is a huge joke. Like, what is this spread? 1, 2, 12, and then last year we had Burn, which is an amazing song. But it had just this, the second part of the chart was nothing but walls, basically. It was every single note. Just a bunch of fucking... I don't know, man. It's funny to me, but come on. So let me fix the gameplay here. I don't want people to think I'm actually gonna play OS. There we go. I mean, if NceS is gonna do stuff like that, then I can never put him into my favorites. But compositionally, this is awesome. Oh, come on. There we go. 3,000 Moons, that's our next song, and hooray, that's a 5/10 spread. I'm gonna try the 10. Feeling brave. And also looking at the amount of notes, if it's under 1,000, I always give myself a chance. Because usually when difficulties start having more than 1,000 notes, that's where I can tell I'm not gonna clear. But with this, I might have a chance. You know what? That was actually quite fun, even though I wasn't able to clear it. Just a lot of scratching, but some of those... I really liked those patterns. It actually felt quite unique. I've played quite a lot of charts at this point, and yet this one felt really unique compared to most of them. So I was like surprised. Those quick bursts of stairs were fun too. Overall, I feel this is a submission that has a lot of personality to itself, and that's really just enjoyable. To see a chart with so much personality as this. That was really nice. It may not go in my favorites because the song is not necessarily in a genre that I'm a huge fan of. So personally, I just enjoy the experience without necessarily being a huge fan, I think is my feeling for this one. Just a very, very fun, solid experience. Next up, we're going to move on to Team Enigma. And our first chart here is Tell Me the Meaning. That's a 6 and a 9, which is pretty nice. So I'll be doing the level 9. A plus B equal to C x DregWS x Alnilam. There you have it. That's your artist for this one. I'm gonna play the easier version. I know I almost finished this one, but yeah, I need to play level 6 here, I think. I was able to get kind of a feeling for it, and then my left arm got tired of all the scratching. So, now that I've actually managed to clear a chart for the first time today. No, I actually really like this once more. That was, once again, very unique in terms of charting and composing. So I pretty much echo my comments from the last one. I feel like this song, I really dig it. I wasn't necessarily wowed, even though I really like it. But I can see these. I can see this track being one that I come back to and eventually like grow to like more and more. So I'm gonna put it in the favorites for now. And obviously, these things are always subject to change, but I had a good feeling about this one, so I'm gonna put it in the favorites. It just felt right. Next up is Hallucia, and that's level 8 normal. Good lord. That's the one we'll be playing. Electric Chapel. Chapel. Yeah, Chapel. I think that's the right pronunciation for that word. I'm not reading that artist's name. That is way too cursed. Good to see that Alnilam's still there, though. This one was fun, but it had some frustrating factors to it. First off, that first passage where the notes were like clumped all together, I don't know if it's just me, but I just couldn't read that at all. And then the ending with the soft line kind of adds a little bit of insult to injury. The composition is interesting, and it does allow the chart to go wild a little bit, but it's not always too intuitive where the music is going to go, and sometimes you're kind of left guessing. So yeah, compositionally fine. For a rhythm game, that was a bit frustrating. This one was. Alright, next up we've got Asymmetric Grooves. It's another level 8 normal. Let's hope I can clear out of this one. So what is this? It's this 5-let X Colipamus.3 X Alnilam. Alnilam again. Yeah, this is definitely Team Enigma. Okay, this is probably the piece of resistance for this team. Kind of like the flagship submission. And man, do I like this. That felt everything like the previous submission should have felt like. It was fun, it was intuitive, and it was still, you know, very full of personality, full of unique passages. Just a lot of good stuff here, and it definitely deserves a place in the favorites. While I was playing this, I felt that this was a good one. I was like, oh yeah, exactly. That's what you should do here. I was like, oh yeah, I love this. I love where the chart's taking me. That is so fun. Yeah, just a really, really solid one. Very, very nice. Next up, we've got a new team, Team ZUNPASA, or just ZUNPASA, but yeah. Our first submission is Craft Work. Let's see, there should be a level, yes. Level 5, this is a little late actually, could play that, so I will. Oops, didn't mean to cancel out. My bad. Very interesting drum line in this one. It's interesting to see a submission with such a drum line be pretty low in terms of difficulty. I mean, this is the another. I was able to clear it, but it was pretty nice, pretty not really relaxing, but kind of just chill and easy to listen to. So I quite like this one. Pretty nice. Next up, we've got Kraftwerk again, except it's not named Kraftwerk. I think the next one is Glimpse, and let's see, that's a level 9, I should be able to do that. 270, no, 260 is fine. So on my list, and on the website, all of the songs for this team are named Kraftwerk, but in the game, they are not. Or at least the second one isn't, and the third one isn't either. Yeah, I'm basically gonna echo my comments from the previous one. Very nice tune, very, kind of catchy beats. Love the little, bleeps and samples here and there. They fit really nicely, and chart's pretty good as well. I'm not gonna put this in the favorites, but it's definitely just a good, solid package, and quite fun. Alright, and the last one is KNG. And where is the... There's supposed to be... Hang on. That's not right. Oh, right. I think I know what's happening here. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll do the level 7. It's alright. It's completely fine. That's the right BPM. So yeah, all three submissions, I don't know if you've noticed, they're all at 136 BPM, just to make things a little bit more confusing. That's okay. Both of them have been strong so far. Let's see if they can make another good one again. Yeah, another really catchy tune with fun charting. I mean, I'll say one thing: these three submissions have been extremely consistent, and they all have the same strong points. Am I gonna put them in the favorites? No, not quite. But they're still, very solid, just across the board and fun to play and listen to. Um, if the melodies would stand out just a tiny bit more, I would put them in the favorites. But it's just short of that. Just short of that. Still a very solid package overall. Next up, next team we've got bibital orbital. That's the name of our next chart. That's our submission by utubo. Man, that was a fun chart. Oh, that was super fun to play. Patterns are very, very fun. There's just a lot to play with here. It all makes sense when you do it. I really, really enjoyed that one. Music is quite good also. The synths in particular I thought were really high quality. I was surprised. I hadn't heard anything like this up until then. You know, these kind of searing synths that you often hear in electro pieces like that, but so far that was the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the favorites. I think it deserves it. Just very, very overall high quality, and the chart is just so much fun. It sells the entire thing really well. Alright, next up we've got Lively Shotters. I'm not making anything up, there it is. So that's a level 8 normal with more than 1,000 notes, so I'm gonna try my best here, but BPM's pretty high, so I may not be able to complete this one. Well, I'll complete it, I just might not clear it. Well, at least I warned beforehand that I wasn't going to be able to do this. Good God, this is hard! This is not a level 8. Ugh. Yeah, there's no lower difficulties below this, so I can't really judge this very well because I wasn't really able to play it. Song is quite fun though. Just a lot of samples thrown in, which is, you know, it's good fun when that's the case. Yeah, just pretty catchy, pretty fun. Just overall nice tune, but I wish there was a lower difficulty, man. Even that level 8 is like really tough. Next up, we've got Dancing KIWI. Or Kiwi. That's how to pronounce things. And right here is a name I recognize from last year, e bi des. e bi des last year did a song or a submission called Sherry Flip, and that went into groundbreaking. It was one of my favorite submissions of the year, so I'm hoping this can follow up. It was a very, very catchy piece of electro swing. And I want to see how things have changed for old e bi des after last year. Haha, that was super fun. Just a ton of SNES voice clips and samples thrown in there. So it feels like the entire song was, you know, composed for the SNES. It sounds very nostalgic and very fun. It feels like this feels like a hidden track in the like Super Mario RPG soundtrack or something. It's super fun. I really like it. And the chart is also really nice. It plays very naturally. The patterns are quite varied and fun. I think maybe this has done it again and is going to the favorites. I love that. Really fun. Next up, I'm hoping I'm right, but I think this is an homage to, oh god. Okay, well I'm not gonna play it, but this may be an homage to, or homage, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, to, a few songs I really like. So let's see, it's Horizon of Eternity by Plesiopidae. I really like High Tech Full On. I wish I could play this, but no. Another level 11 with 1600 notes. No way. You're evil for not making lower difficulties. This sounds so fun! Oh god, if this had just a half-decent chart that I could play, I would definitely put it in the favorites, because in terms of composition, this is spot on. But unfortunately, this is way too hard, so I can't do that. I just can't. I can't put something in the favorites without having played it. There's no way. Because then what's the point of playing the game? But man, composition-wise, that is a real tour de force. Alright, next up we've got Team Aliesrite. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but whatever. So our first submission in here is Faraway, Faraway, and I can't find it, so hang on. That's no good. Alright, let me re-download. Yeah, already good. And let's see, do I at least have the others? I should look for realize and another one. Yeah, I'm not seeing them. I guess I'm re-downloading all three of them. Might as well do that now. Figures me thinking I have all the charts. And I don't want to skip on any of these, because I think one of them actually made it to groundbreaking this year. I can't remember which, but I know one did. So we'll just wait for things to get downloaded here, and then we'll give them a go. There we go. Alright, and let's get you out of here. And I will restart BMS, and then we'll be able to play it. Hopefully. Bam. That was quick. Yeah, I guess we just didn't have the chart. Or the charts, I guess, because I didn't have any for this team for some reason. Good thing my list is up to date, if anything. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Far away, far away. The other two are going to download while I'll play this one, and I'll add them after I hopefully clear this one. If I can't clear a level 7, we've got problems. Yeah, definitely very, very nice composition. I can understand why one of these... I mean, come on, what was it? Which one was it? I need to find out, because I'm not going to be able to go past this without figuring it out. But yeah, compositionally speaking, that was super, super good. The chart was also quite fun, gotta say that. So overall, just a strong package. Even though it's not technically the kind of music I'm necessarily into, it's still very high quality, both in the producing and the charting. Where the hell is that submission in the groundbreaking Twitter? Come on, show up already. There we go, it was realized. I did remember right. So it's not this one, but looking at the quality of this one, I can understand why one of them would make it in. And speaking of realize, that's our next one. So let me close for a bit. Give me just a second to open these zip files, get them in. And very quickly restart. And we'll be good to go. And hooray, I opened the wrong file. Good job, me. Okay, there we go. So Far Away, good song, good chart. Probably not a favorite just because the song doesn't necessarily speak to me that much. But yeah, still pretty good stuff. Realize will be next. Yeah. We'll do a level 7 again. Feeling lucky. We'll do all level 7s here. Yeah, also very nice. Much like the previous one, it's very solid both in the composition and the charting. Not necessarily my kind of music, but it's still very nice. Also, what the hell was up with my accuracy there? Why was it so good? Was this on very easy or something? No, it was just on easy. The hell? I guess the offset for this one just lined up to be correct with what I'm using. I don't know. Not sure what I'm talking about. Anyway, natsuyume is next. Crank the height speeder right up. Because 88 BPM, yeah, that's going to be pretty slow. Nice. I felt like this one had a bit more personality just because the theme of the song was a little bit more interesting to me. But again, the chart is actually the chart. I thought was not that impressive early on, and then as it got into the chorus and then the bridge, it gradually improved. So you know what, it is pretty nice. I think this was the most balanced package of the three. Just the other ones were kind of. They were kind of lacking in personality. It was all very I mean, again, this is me not being a fan of the genre speaking, but this one definitely spoke a lot more to me, stood out a little bit easier, and the charting helped that a bit as well. So, yeah, I would say this is the most balanced of all three in this one. So, but yeah, just once again a good bundle of songs, good bundle of submissions. They're all fun in their own way. We're going to move on to our next team, which is Chapter 2, and our first submission comes from Abel with this. I'm not sure what kind of Nordic / German language that is, and I'm not going to try. Okay, fine. Walljägaren. I have no idea. Got a lot of, high quality stuff this time around, and yet I'm not necessarily vibing with all of it. This is once again just a very solid package, but it's not necessarily my kind of music that I'd like to listen to over and over, and that's really what makes or breaks my favorites. Charting is also it's definitely serviceable. It does the job. It is quite fun. I have no complaints there, but it's not out of this world either. I guess for it to go in my favorites, it would have to stand out that much more. As it is, it's just very good. But there's nothing wrong with that. Next up, we've got Terra Orca. And there it is. So you got level 7 for me. Perfect. Alright, Fairlin. What do you got for me today? Now, compared to the previous one, the song speaks more to me. Obviously, it has bagpipes, so that's going to be a big plus in my book, because bagpipes are an underutilized instrument that needs to be recognized a little bit more. Even if I wish the VST was a little bit higher quality, it's still fine. The charting, I wasn't as big a fan as the last one, mainly because some of these chords got pretty frustrating towards the end, and they didn't really. A lot of them were just stairs of chords, which are fine, but they really kind of got away with. They really kind of they put too much at the end. I felt like it was a little bit too much for me. Other than that, it's completely fine. Once again, just another very solid package, and I'm just left nitpicking here because I don't have any other complaints, because the level is really high today for some reason. All right, last for this team, we've got the Space Fortress by BBBB. Oh, that's a fuck 10 spread. Okay, 732 notes. I might be able to handle that. Surely I can handle it. Wow. Yeah, I guess I can understand why this rated higher than the others. Compositionally, that's one of the most unique and impressive works I've heard this year. It might not be my cup of tea, but I can recognize the amount of effort and the amount of quality that was put into this, and I gotta say, impressed. In terms of chart, the problem is, this is a fantastic piece. It doesn't necessarily convert into rhythm game territory super well, though. It's still really nice, and it's fun to play, and I enjoyed it. But the soft land is a little bit frustrating at times. And while the chart had some moments of brilliance, it also has moments where, well, you pretty much had nothing to do. Even though there were things going on in the song, nothing was there in terms of charting. So there were a few moments where I was just wondering, well, come on, give me stuff to play. So I don't know. It just I feel like the song almost would stand better on its own, right? Like if you composed this for a movie or for a cinematic during a game or something, it would fit 100%, and it would be excellent. In a rhythm game like this, it's fine, but the charting has trouble keeping up with the song. I guess that would be my point. But still, very, very, very good stuff. Just impressive. I just can't. I'm just making my reasoning as to why I'm not putting in the favorites, basically. Next team is Breakbeat Symphony. And we're coming up to a big submission for me, because this is The Villager by Billiam Moto. And I am a big fan of Billiam Moto, who last year really just took the cake when it came to successful projects, because he not only got one, not two, but he got 3 of his submissions in groundbreaking. So that was really amazing. That was a really great year for Billiam Moto, and I gotta say, I was super hyped because I really enjoy how this guy composes. So if you want to check some stuff out by Billiam Moto from last year, I recommend Ruby and Doorknock. They're both excellent. So, I can understand why this didn't do as well as last year in terms of just impression scores. It's really too bad because the concept is really interesting, but I'm reading the comments because I want to see how people feel about this. Yeah, people have some criticism that I share. So concept is really nice. I quite like it. It feels a lot more personal this time around. Just very not really relaxing, but yeah. That's what I would say about it. A lot more personal. And what did I take of this is that the composition itself, most of it I really like. I'm not the biggest fan of the chiptune lead though. I don't Most of the time I feel like it doesn't really add too much. Like it doesn't need to be chiptune is the thing. So I don't know. Um in charting wise, I mean, it's not a billion moto chart if it's not frustrating. Play Dornock, you'll see it's the same. No, but seriously though. Charting does get a little bit ridiculous at the end. With the long notes, it becomes really hard to hit. But I still quite enjoyed it. I don't think it makes the favorites this time around, but yeah. This did I did enjoy it despite not being a favorite of mine this time around. I just had a hard time figuring out where I want to stand in regards to that. Next up, we've got Rin with Temporal Displacement. I'm a big fan of displacement, as you all know. So let's see if this gets my gears going.
With me, bring the beat back.
Nice. This one took a little bit to get going, but I was waiting for the breakbeats to show up, and when they showed up, they were nice. Other than that, what do I have to say about this one? Not too much, honestly. It was pretty fun. I was waiting for a bit for the song to really get going, and when it did, it was fun. But it felt like it took a bit of time before that happened, unfortunately. We'll check out one more for this team. We've got Nymph/XXXYC. I'm not making this up. There it is. Ooh, Big Beat. Now this has some serious potential, because I'm a big fan of Big Beat. It's the genre that got me into electro, so if this is some good Big Beat, it could go really high in the favorites. Wow. What do I say about this one? I don't think the chart is gonna make it go into the favorites. The chart is completely fine, and so is the song. It just, how could I say this? The chart is fun because it allows you to scratch without necessarily being really good at them. You can get a bunch of scratches going off, and they're quite fun. I don't think I would put this in the favorites just because there's something missing here, and I have a hard time placing what. Maybe it's the genre that doesn't necessarily translate all too well. But I really like the composition and what it did with its genre, though, because Big Beat is always kind of a tricky one to chart, and this kind of like unsettling Big Beat track really was, it was just interesting to listen to, and I want to listen to it again. Probably not while playing, so I can, so I can hear more of the intricacies in the composing. But yeah, it feels like it's kind of like that other composition we had previously. What was it? The Space Fortress, where I feel like this would even stand better alone somehow. It's not to say that the chart lets it down, because it doesn't, but maybe it it's not too... It doesn't fit too well for a rhythm game, somehow. I guess that's how I feel about it. We're gonna move on to the next team, and our first submission is going to be Memories of a Distant Time. And let's type it out properly. There we go, that's a level 7. My lollipop. So, both in composition and in charting, this felt just a bit simple. And it's really hard for something like this to come after the impressive works of so many teams that we've had today. But this feels kind of just a little bit bare bones. I feel like there should have been maybe a little bit more polish, maybe a bit more adventurous. Trance is already a style, a genre where there can be a lot of repetition, so it's important to try and distance yourself from the pack to make something a little bit more unique, so you stand out a little bit. Because this was as bread and butter as it comes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it does have a hard time standing out in that fashion. Right, and Rosilia is back next with a Nameless Nova. I'll do a level 7 here. Ooh, treating us to some hardcore, I see. Well, let's see what you got. one thing I'll say about Rosilia is that definitely and for sure, in terms of composition, there's a lot of effort put in, and that's something that needs to be acknowledged, right? Lots of good ideas in concept that are put into this one. Some interesting instruments that I wasn't really expecting to hear, even though this was an hardcore track, that fit in quite nicely, and I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. The charting also has some good ideas, and it has some less good ones. I would say that on the whole, this was a fine submission. I would compare it to the previous one by saying that this one tries a lot more different things. It doesn't succeed at all of them, but it has the merit of trying, and as a result, it looks a lot more polished. It looks a lot more established, and that is in itself pretty respectable. And speaking of Rosilia, we have one more to go through. It is Scherzo number 1 in C minor Kubozoa. Yeah. There you go. And hey, look at that amount of notes. Guess who's playing this on autoplay? That's right, it's me. So, I'm gonna have a hard time talking about this one because obviously I couldn't play it. But in terms of composition, this was pleasant. I wish it would have a few more variations. You see those passages that repeat in that song, and it's nice to have a little bit of pacing and to have those passages come again and again. It would be even more fun if they were varied, if every time they came back something about them changed. I feel like that would add something else to the piece, but I do like etude pieces like these who are just kind of experimenting and just all about composition, and they're quite fun. Unfortunately, I can't play this one, but yeah. Next up, we are going to have a new team, and the first submission there is going to be Violet Haze. Get level 8 here. Alright, Violet Haze by Jules. Maybe it's a play on the Jewel, the measuring unit. I don't know. It's a fun piece of trance. I especially like the middle part with the drums. I wish it didn't go up a key because it felt unneeded. Other than that, I really like the composition. Especially the part where if it didn't move up a key, the drum line would be super fun. Both to listen to and play. The chart is fun. I don't really have much to say about the chart. It's par for the course. It is good, not outstanding. So yeah. And I think that describes the entire composition perfectly fine. Not anything special, but it doesn't need to be. Coming up next, we've got Valvac. Not sure how to pronounce this one. But when am I ever? We've got another trance track coming our way, so that's quite fine by me. Let's check it out. A very, very nice piece of trance that actually tries a lot to be memorable, and towards the end throws a lot of different punches at you, and it's quite fun, honestly. Really, really like the ending in this one. The slow passages are also quite nice to listen to. So it's overall, for trance is always a really hard genre to stand out with, just because by nature it is very repetitive, and it's hard to make a 4 on the floor beat stand out by definition. And this did it really well. So pretty impressed. Alright, and last for this group is going to be this submission, often hits it. Yeah, I'm doing my best here. A little bit of Makina. Don't see too much of this in NLR2 and BMS in general. So I can't say I'm disappointed to see it. So the intro to this one I really didn't like. It's rough to play. It isn't too interesting to listen to. It's just you have to go through it to get to the rest of the song, and that is okay. The rest of the song I actually liked a whole lot more. When the patterns could open up and become a lot more free, that's when I think the submission really shone. But the beginning was a bit rough, and then it gradually just got better. The ending of this is very, very fun. But yeah, good piece of Makina. Unfortunate intro. The rest is really good. We're gonna move on to next team, which is Pop Gods, and Gods is correct when you'll see some of the artists we've got here. First one is Miracle World. Oh god, that BPMY. We'll try it. We'll definitely try it. Oh, never mind. We won't try it. That's a 5 key. I can't play those. So we'll watch it. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. Ooh, I gotta set up the BPM. Set up the high speed. This isn't how you set the high speeds. Come on. Get up to 60. Well, there you go. There you have it. I mean, it's fun. It's funny. I'll give it that much. I can't say really how the chart plays, but this is definitely interesting. A fun remix. All right, let's get to the really good stuff now. Because next is Executive, who, if you remember, made RIP in, I believe, 2019. And that was one of the greatest charts of the year. So now we will be trying December. Oh god, Ultra Scratch Machine. It's going to be a DJMS medicine type chart. I'm going to get destroyed. Let's try it. I am always very confident that Executive is going to deliver something quality. I'm just scared for my life here. But yeah, definitely it is going to be a good one. It was rated highly, so I have no... my expectations are high, and I know they will be met. Yeah, I can't do these types of charts very well. I don't know if you've noticed. I want to give this one another shot on a lower level. Because I couldn't really... I really loved the beginning, and then I had a hard time just playing the chart, so I couldn't really decide if I want to put it in my favorites or not. So let's try it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in favorites. Yeah. A lot of people are going for that DJMS medicine type of chart this time around. It hurts my left arm. My left arm. Yes, it harms my left heart. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I like those charts. I just can't do them very well. Alright, next up I know is in Groundbreaking this year, and I just want to check it out because it's apparently really good. Alright, here is Endless Something Something Endless Game by Chrono's feat Masaki. So this one also rated quite highly, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be another quality submission. I want to say that last year Chronos was already in Groundbreaking. I could be mistaken, however, but I do think I remember that artist already making it to Groundbreaking. So a gauge of quality, pretty much.
endless game.
Well, that was, yeah, just really high quality once again. That's gonna go into favorites. I just can't. Something that high quality, both in composing and charting, even if it's not my cup of tea in terms of music, it has to go into favorites. It would be an injustice if I didn't put that up there, I feel. That was just super well composed. The quality is insane. Oh yeah, there we go. Cut up on non-fiction. That was, hang on. Cut up on non-fiction. That was definitely in groundbreaking at some point, because I remember it. I will do one more team for today. And our first submission there will be Tsubasa Maikaze. And hooray, I'm not playing it. The fun times of only one difficulty. People that comments are this one are as confuddled as I am about the charting. I can at least say one thing. It's a composition that is nice to listen to. I like the hard style in this. Sampling is fun, and the composition's alright. So you know what? It's got that going for it. Alright, Transcendent Memory next. And that's a level 9, and yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna clear it because it has too many notes, but I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try it. This may be another one of these teams because NceS is involved in it, so we'll see. That's not a level 9, you're a liar. I'm gonna watch the rest of this without a play. It might qualify as a level 9, what do I know? It just has a lot of scratches and I'm terrible at these, so... Whatever, we'll watch it in autoplay, it's fine. This is definitely not a level 9, are you kidding me?
Transcendent memory.
It's because it's the same genre, but this really reminds me of Bitter Chocolate Striker, and I love that song, so this I really enjoyed listening to. I wish I could play it, but that chart is more like level 10 or 11 to me, and I cannot do it, not even close. So for the time being, I'm just gonna check out Lobe. Fine, NceS. The artist shows up as Gray. Don't be fooled, it's NceS who's behind this. I will check it out and then probably rage quit midway through it. God damn it, man. Don't make me do this. I think I realize what the point of this is, and I don't like it. I'm not gonna give up. Why do you do these things? I just want to talk, NceS. What is going on? Why do you do these things? Why do you hate us so? People are pissed in the comments of this one. God damn it. Man. It's never a dull moment with NceS, I'll tell you that much. Alright, that's gonna do it for today, and hello, stat screen. You just decided not to show up. That's okay. I don't blame you. Alright, so, seeing as the songs will be revealed on the 4th of April, and I'm not gonna be here on the 3rd or the 4th, so I have to finish this tomorrow. So you're getting another stream tomorrow, and I have to finish every submission, and that's okay because there aren't that many left. So I'll see you guys tomorrow to finally put an end to the reviewing of BMS Fighters Neo Dystopia. See you guys then.